Today is prom send-off day. Come with us to get ready. So our first stop is at Bunny, the dread shop. She's located in Fort Pierce, Florida, and her prices are very reasonable. Today, TK is getting a retwist, and Bunny always washes and detoxes the dreads before styling. I never come to TK's appointment, but today I decided to pop up. We tried to convince him to do something different, get the dreads out your face, but he ended up with the dreads in his face anyways. Our next stop was at ECP, Event Rentals and Design, to pick up the tables and chairs. Then after we dropped off the tables and chairs, we headed down to Fort Lauderdale to pick up the rental. And I don't know about y'all, but every time I rent a car, I just make sure I take video footage of everything, the interior and the exterior of the car. Every single thing. Won't say I did anything to your shit. But I rented this car through Turo. So through the Turo app, they ask for photos. So I have videos and photos just to be on the safe side. Then I headed over to the Sweet Spot, which is located in Margate. But since TK had to make it to his haircut appointment, I went ahead and let him go ahead of me while I stopped and get cupcake. And listen, if you know, you know. Like, mouth-watering. I love her cupcakes. Love her cupcakes. They are so good. All different flavors. You can also do custom orders. She also make actual cakes. But my favorite flavor of hers is red velvet. Then next, I headed out to Wellington to meet up with TK at the barber shop. That's Eddie. He's been cutting TK hair since I think he was 7. But that's TK's main barber. He loves Eddie. Like, he don't like nobody to cut his hair but Eddie. And I love him too because your appointment is your appointment. When you walk in, you're sitting in the chair. So yeah. Now we finally made it back home. And you got Sandra Alvin on the decor. I think her Facebook business page is Forever or More. And anybody that knows me knows I always do the absolute most. So, of course, I hired a private chef. That went the wrong way. Okay, so now, as you can see, everybody I encountered stand on business, far as their professionalism, far as them showing up, exceptional customer service, all that. But then here comes the problem. So the beginning of April, I contacted a photographer in Belgrade. I asked them would they be available this date. They said yes. We went over the logistics of things and he said, this is my deposit. I said, okay, boom, sent the deposit. The whole time we were in good communication. Like anytime I had a question, anytime I had a concern, he replied almost immediately, like less than 30 minutes after. I even contacted him like a week before to add an extra hour just so we can go to a different location to take pictures. He said, cool. Then 2 days before the event, I sent the final payment. I hit him up, let him know, hey, did you receive the final payment? No response. I hit him up again the next day. Now it's Friday. Nothing. Now Saturday comes and I still don't hear anything from him. So I started calling around asking people like, how he conduct his business. Have y'all ever had a problem with him or anything like that? And that's when everything comes out. One customer being my cousin. I'm like, if he did you like that, why you sharing his work? Not really sharing his work, but why you tagging him in your daughter's pictures? Because now it's your fault because you was the deciding factor whether if I was going to reconsider booking somebody else or not. But my other cousin, before I booked, did tell me about her baby shower experience. But I'm thinking maybe he's grown from that. It's been months, so maybe lesson learned. But nope. Dude literally texted me an hour and a half before my son's event to cancel. And later on that night, we see him taking pictures at a Sweet 16. And I know for a fact this girl been planning this baby party. And she probably had him booked a long time ago. But yeah, outside of family and the people who I already done business with in the past, I'm done with supporting businesses from the moat. But anywho, prom send-off was a success. The kids were off to prom and I finally got to eat later that night.